All right, let's talk about a word you hear constantly: cybersecurity. I know, it sounds super technical, maybe a little intimidating, right? But really, it's something that affects all of us every single day. So let's just dive in and break it down in a way that actually makes sense. Just think about what you do every day. You're clicking links, you're opening apps, sending messages, typing in passwords. You probably don't even think twice about it. It's just normal. All that stuff just feels like it's happening in your own little private bubble.
But what if someone was out there trying to steal that information? Imagine with every single click, someone's trying to look over your digital shoulder. And they're not just curious, they're looking for your passwords, your bank info, your private messages. That's the real risk we're all dealing with online, whether we see it or not. And that's where cybersecurity comes in. See, it's not just some boring computer safety thing. It's like an invisible shield, a digital guardian that's always on, protecting your entire digital life from the folks who want to get their hands on it.
Okay, to really wrap our heads around this, let's try a little thought experiment. We're going to use a simple analogy. So for a minute, just forget all the technical stuff, code, servers, all that. I want you to picture the internet as something totally different.
Let's think of the internet like a giant sprawling city. I mean, it's got everything, right? Houses, shops, highways, parks. It's this massive place where literally billions of us are living our lives, working and hanging out every single day. This is our digital city. So if the internet is a city, how does this all fit together? Well, it's pretty simple, actually. Your devices, your phone, your laptop, that's your house. All your data, your photos, messages, personal info, that's all your stuff, your possessions inside the house. And the hackers? Well, they're the burglars. And cybersecurity, that's the security system. It's the locks, the cameras, the whole shebang. Right, so if your phone and computer are your house, what's actually inside that's so valuable? What are these digital burglars really trying to get their hands on? Let's peek inside the walls. It pretty much boils down to three main things. First up, you've got your data. This is all your personal info, right? Your photos, your messages, the important stuff. Then there are the systems themselves. We're talking about your devices, your servers, the actual hardware. And finally, you have the networks. Think of these as the roads connecting everything together, like your Wi-Fi connection. Just like any city, our digital one has its fair share of bad guys. But these aren't your typical burglars with crowbars. No, they've got a whole different toolbox, a set of digital tricks they use to get past your defenses and into your house. Okay, first, let's talk about phishing. This is basically the digital con artist. They send you a fake email or a message that looks totally legit, like it's from your bank or Netflix or something, and their whole goal is to trick you. They want you to give them the keys to your house, which are, of course, your passwords. It's all about deception. Then you've got malware. Malware is just short for malicious software. The best way to think about it is like a burglar sneaking a tiny bug or a hidden camera into your house. Once that thing is on your device, it can do all kinds of damage. Steal your stuff, spy on what you're doing, you name it. And the worst part is, you might not even know it's there. And then there's the really nasty one, ransomware. This is about as direct as it gets. Imagine a burglar breaks in, but instead of stealing your things, they change all the locks on your doors. They lock you out of your own house, and then they demand you pay them money, a ransom, to get the key back. That's what ransomware does to your files. It holds them hostage. Okay, I know this all sounds a bit scary, but here's the good news. We're not helpless. Not at all. Our digital city has some amazing security systems, modern fortresses, really, designed to protect us. The whole idea is to build layers, multiple layers of defense. So how do these layers work? Well, first, you've got firewalls. Think of these as the giant walls and gatekeepers of the city, checking all the traffic coming in and out and blocking anything suspicious. Then there's encryption. This is like a secret code. It scrambles all your messages and data, so even if someone intercepts it, it just looks like gibberish. You also have antivirus software. That's your personal security guard, constantly patrolling your house for any intruders and kicking them out. And finally, something you've probably used, multi-factor authentication. This is just a fancy way of saying you have a second lock on your door. It's not enough to have the key, you also need a special code, maybe from your phone, to get in. So why does all this matter so much? What's the big deal? Well, it's because our digital city isn't just a place we visit anymore. It's where we live. We do our banking here, we shop here, we talk to our family and friends here. More and more of our real lives are happening in this city, so the stakes just keep getting higher. Look, at the end of the day, this is what it's all about. Cybersecurity isn't really about protecting computers. It's about protecting you.
It's what keeps your identity safe, it's what keeps your money secure in the bank, and it's what keeps your private life, well, private. To put it simply, without all this stuff, the whole system would just fall apart. The trust we have in this digital world would be gone. Cybersecurity is literally the foundation that holds it all together. And that really brings us back to you. Now that you can picture this whole digital city with its burglars and its security systems, it leaves one really important question. So how secure is your house?